Alright, well this is Zenai Origins. It's a Dragon Ball game that I used to play a lot when it came out. It was around like when I stopped grinding Final Stand. You know, I was like level 16, 1500 and I didn't want to keep going. So I got on this and it was really similar. But, granted, it was different. And everyone else was playing it. All the grinders got on to play it. We all played it together. It was really fun. But the biggest problem is that the developers stopped updating it, and when that happened, the game just, well, nothing changed. It was just the worst Final Stand, because we really thought the dev was going to keep going with it, and it could have surpassed Final Stand if the dev kept up, but he didn't, and so now it's just, it's all dead, because there's nothing to do. Everyone hit max level, and well, there's just nothing to do, right? You get forms, you get mastery, and then that's it. There's no raids, there's no interactions, and the daily quests are pretty boring. It's a big map and it's just slow to fly around. There's not much quality of life right now, and the dev really could have made it work if there was more quality of life. Not to mention that the combat isn't the best. I'm sure you saw from the beginning clip that it's kind of like flop spaghetti. It's really basic. It's not the most engaging. And the death animation's fine. It's like Dragon, Soul, and Sword Burst, so it's not too big of an issue. But the combat just is really lackluster. There just isn't really anything. Like, you do a move, and you do another one, and that's it. There's no like combos you can do with R1s, R2s, and then use moves, which kind of sucks because it really could do well. But it is what it is. It's just unfortunate on that part. Also, I realized I did in fact tell a little goofy lie. There is kind of a raid. It's the Pilaf Tower. What you do, you go through his little empire thing, his little desert tower, and then at the end you fight like his mecha, and you can do that. It's like a daily raid. You get a bunch of XP from it, and it's pretty funny, pretty silly. I don't know if there's Namek. I'm pretty sure there is, but if there's only like 5 players on the game, I doubt it's anything to brag about, But it's just like this game had a lot of potential. It could have been probably one of the best Dragon Ball games Roblox has ever seen. But the dev just, he stopped, and it just sucks. I don't know why he stopped. Maybe something came up, or he just didn't feel like he wanted to do it. But regardless, it's just unfortunate to see a game like this that had so much going for it. It's just unfortunate. It reminds me a lot of Dragon Ball Final Hope. It could have been a promising game, but the developers got lazy and didn't do anything with it, and then look where it is now. It doesn't exist. Pretty much same with this game, but at least this game's up still, so you can play it if you want to have fun for a bit. But it's just not engaging anymore. And it was at the start because of the hype around it, but now when there's nothing to do, well, it's like, well, okay, I do dailies, and then what? I wait, but there's no one playing, so what do you do then? Nothing. And it just sucks. It just sucks in general that there's no like really good Dragon Ball games on Roblox right now, besides like the old ones, like Dragon Blox Ultimate. That's a decent one, just full of exploiters. Same with Dragon Ball Final Stand. And then there's Dragon Soul, which is the best. Now that is probably like the best this platform has ever seen. But it's just once you hit the end game, it's just RNG grinding, and I find like grinding for loot drops to be extremely boring because RNG sucks. Not a fan of RNG, and it's just unfortunate. Like the Final Stand Remaster's not coming out for a long time. That's probably gonna be the best one that I'm looking forward to. And this game could have been that too, but the dev didn't do anything with it. So it is what it is. Hopefully Dragon Ball, whatever, the Bog, I forgot how you pronounce it. Hopefully that has really good stuff, and if it does, well then, that's where it is gonna be at for a bit.